The Great Place category received 10 nominations. And the nominations are Penrith Beach, by Department of Planning, Housing and Infrastructure, Open Spaces Team. Haymarket and Chinatown Revitalisation Strategy, by City of Sydney. Enmore Road Special Entertainment Precinct, by Inner West Council. White Bay Power Station, by Placemaking New South Wales. Maryland Civic Square, by Cumberland City Council. Newcastle Ocean Baths, by City of Newcastle. South Everleigh, by Aspect Studios with Mirvac, FJC Studio, Sissons Architects, Yerrabingan, Jiwa, Convic, Studio Chris Fox, Nell and Cave Urban. Allianz Stadium, Sydney Football Stadium, by Aspect Studios with Cox Architecture, Savills and Venues New South Wales. Redfern Station Upgrade, by Design Inc. Sydney, Transport for New South Wales in partnership with Oricon, Lang O'Rourke and John Holland Group, Tonkin Zuleika Greer and Curio Projects. Burwood Chinatown, a cultural destination reimagined for community and commercial success, by Burwood Council and Burwood Chinatown. The Great Place Award is always hotly contested each year. It is a recognition of achievement on the ground, seeing a plan come to life as a place people are proud of, and this year is no different. Nearly 40 years after the lights were switched off at White Bay Power Station, the iconic building has once again energised Sydney, this time as an arts, cultural and community space, recognising the potential for its cultural restoration. Its revitalisation marks a significant milestone in sustainable heritage conservation, driven by the genuine needs of the creative sector and community. This project caught the jury's attention in a strong field of entries as an exemplary project linking past and present. Its light-touch adaptive reuse approach, using only the lightest of interventions, has opened and revealed original machinery and technology to captivate the imagination of the community. Placemaking New South Wales is to be congratulated for this once-in-a-lifetime conservation approach that has maintained the site's heritage significance and leveraged its potential as a unique drawcard for both local and international visitors. This is best practice heritage conservation, utilising deep and targeted engagement across community, government and creative sectors. White Bay Power Station, what a vibrant cultural and community hub you have become. Congratulations, Placemaking New South Wales. The category Climate Change and Resilience received 6 nominations. And the nominations are Accelerating Green Cover in New South Wales, Environmental Benefits Framework, by Oculus, Arup, Jess Miller. Sustainable Buildings SEPP, by New South Wales Department of Planning, Housing and Infrastructure. Mid-Richmond Place Plans, by Place Design Group, Richmond Valley Council and New South Wales Reconstruction Authority partners, Meridian Urban and Broad Property Research and Advisory. Urban Heat, Newcastle Development Control Plan 2023, Planning for Urban Heat through Development Controls, by City of Newcastle. Early Insights for More Resilient Communities, By the University of Canberra, SGS, Economics and Planning, Southern New South Wales Drought Resilience Adoption and Innovation Hub. Hawkesbury Climate Change Risk Assessment and Adaptation Action Plan by Hawkesbury City Council. Richmond Valley Council has creatively turned increasing climate change challenges, particular to their coastal and riverine landscapes, into an opportunity, developing resilient place-specific plans for the villages and towns of Corrakai, Broadwater and Riley's Hill, Woodburn and Evans Head. The plans skillfully integrate strategic planning with urban design, translating visions and objectives into clear spatial outcomes. This all too rarely happens. Each of the 5 plans developed a detailed and evidence-based understanding of the needs and aspirations of residents and businesses, the history, structure, and character of their settlements, and the varying levels of resilience and adaptability of each of the impacts of natural hazard events and a changing climate. For the Bundjalung people, the Mid-Richmond holds immense cultural significance. The villages also retain a diverse local history. This approach provides a welcome framework that can be adapted in other regions, avoiding a one-size-fits-all approach, preserving and enhancing those characteristics that make so many of our regional places so special, while addressing very real contemporary challenges. Congratulations Place Design Group, Richmond Valley Council, New South Wales Reconstruction Authority, and Meridian Urban and Broad Property Research and Advice. The Planning with Country category received 4 nominations. And the nominations are Caring for Country Strategy by Conservation Sustainability Branch, Department of Planning, Housing and Infrastructure. Coffs Harbour Aboriginal Cultural Heritage Management Plan by the City of Coffs Harbour, Virtus Heritage, the Coffs Harbour and District Local Aboriginal Land Council, and the New South Wales Department of Climate Change, Energy, the Environment and Water. Prospect Hill and Related Places Integrated Heritage Interpretation Plan by Cumberland City Council. Westmead South Connecting with Country Framework by Cumberland City Council and Yerrabingan. Traditional custodians within the Cumberland Plain are the Darug, Darawal and Gundungurra peoples. Also recognised are the thousands of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people who have come from different lands and call Western Sydney home. The Caring for Country Aboriginal Outcomes Strategy 2024-33 is the culmination of 5 years of listening to and engaging with Aboriginal communities in Western Sydney with the aim to promote Aboriginal culture and knowledge, help traditional custodians and Aboriginal people maintain their distinctive relationships with the land, waters and sky, improve the health and well-being of country, and support economic participation for Aboriginal people. Self-determination, co-design and partnerships are the underlying principles of the strategy, which forms Commitment 21 of the Cumberland Plain Conservation Plan. The strategy has gained a high level of support from Aboriginal communities because it reflects their own cultural needs, aspirations and obligations to care for country and apply their cultural land practices. Culturally appropriate engagement with a diverse representation of Aboriginal community members has been the key to gaining trust and respect, and the partnerships developed with the traditional custodians, Aboriginal communities and organisations are now helping to deliver the actions within the strategy. Through empowering the Western Sydney Aboriginal community to plan and deliver caring for country activities to achieve positive outcomes for the health and well-being of country, the Caring for Country strategy highly deserves this award. Congratulations to the Department of Planning, Housing and Infrastructure. The Strategic Planning Project category received 17 nominations. And the nominations are Bradfield City Centre Master Plan by Bradfield Development Authority, Newcastle Environment Strategy 2023 by City of Newcastle. Inner West Blue-Green Grid Strategy by McGregor Coxall with Inner West Council in collaboration with Econ Plan, JOC Consulting and MBM Proprietary Limited. Coffs Harbour Movement and Place Strategy by City of Coffs Harbour. Scenic Landscape Protection Policy by Tweed Shire Council. Mid-Richmond Place Plans by Place Design Group client Richmond Valley Council and New South Wales Reconstruction Authority partners Meridian Urban and Broad Property Research and Advisory. Precinct Plan, Planetary Health Precinct and Parklands by Blue Mountains City Council. Ultimo Pyrmont Planning Framework by the City of Sydney. Cumberland Walking and Cycling Strategy, a strategic framework for active transport in Cumberland by Cumberland City Council. Westmead Master Plan by Cumberland City Council. Gwinneville Planning Proposal, a social, affordable and diverse market housing delivery framework by Homes New South Wales and Guide Consulting. Woodville Road Corridor Planning Framework by CM Plus Coney Bear Morrison in association with Cumberland City Council. Burwood After Dark Strategy by Burwood Council with JOC Consulting and Hadron Group. Redfern Station Upgrade by Design Inc. Sydney, Transport for New South Wales in partnership with Oricon, Lang O'Rourke and John Holland Group, Tonkins Aleka Greer and Curio Projects. Parramatta 2050 by City of Parramatta Council. Blacktown Exercise Sports and Technology Hub by Blacktown City Council. Burwood North Master Plan, Transforming the City for a Vibrant, Sustainable Future by Burwood City Council in conjunction with Cox Architecture. The Scenic Landscape Protection Policy by Tweed Shire Council stands out as an award winner due to its comprehensive guidance in assessing scenic landscape qualities, an often overlooked area by many councils. This initiative demonstrated vision and offers significant benefits for the region by recognising, enhancing and safeguarding its unique scenic attributes, which are highly valued by the community, caring for the land for current and future generations. Its practical outcomes are in strategic plan making, as well as the development application process by assisting landowners and developers to ensure high-quality new-built form, making it a holistic planning solution. Furthermore, the mapping and policy could be replicated by other councils, reinforcing the protection of vital scenic landscapes across all local government areas, thereby enhancing regional value and relevance for the profession at large. The project also features a robust and diverse consultation process over a 7-year period, ensuring community involvement and support. By providing easy-to-use mapping and policy tools, it delivers clear direction on addressing mapped scenic landscape values in plan making and various assessments, such as statements of environmental effects and visual impact assessments. The policy structure is designed for efficient implementation, making it easily deliverable. Congratulations to Tweed Shire Council on this important strategic planning project. The category Community, Wellbeing and Diversity received 8 nominations. And the nominations are Places to Swim Guidelines by New South Wales Department of Planning, Housing and Infrastructure, Open Space Team. Tweed Shire Council Affordable Housing Strategy by Urbis Limited and Tweed Shire Council. The Rocks Talawalada Women's Safety Strategy by Placemaking New South Wales in collaboration with Arup. Guildford Laneway Revitalisation by Cumberland City Council. Healthy higher density for families with children and Advocacy Planning and Design Guide. By Centre for Population Health, Western Sydney Local Health District in partnership with City of Parramatta Council and Cities for Play. Reshaping Social Planning in Burwood, a community-centric, culturally responsive approach. By Burwood Council. Social Value Mapping and Associated Community of Practice. By Transport for New South Wales. Burwood After Dark Strategy, enhancing community wellbeing and diversity through nighttime economy planning. By Burwood Council with JOC Consulting and Hadron Group. More children are living in higher density than ever before, and the traditional notion that households with children will relocate to a detached house has been challenged. Raising children in higher density poses challenges for us all, whether we are practitioners or parents. The judges congratulate the team in their development of Healthy Higher Density Living for Families with Children, an Advocacy, Planning and Design Guide. The project exhibits a high degree of originality and is the first of its kind in Australia. The guide addresses an issue of significant emerging importance in planning practice and serves a growing need. It provides strong guidance to inform the design community of family-friendly design principles and how to embed these principles into their designs. The guide traverses both issues of social planning and statutory planning and is underpinned by a thorough analysis of the literature and strong collaboration between health and planning experts, local government and community. It supports planners, designers and architects and would be highly transferable into New South Wales legislation. If the innovative concepts and designs outlined in the guide are incorporated into higher density developments, this will enhance high density livability and will support more families to make that choice, resulting in sustainable, compact cities that meet diverse needs. This is an important tool that provides guidance beyond minimum design standards at both building scale and neighbourhood scale. Congratulations to everyone who collaborated on the development of the guide. The Stakeholder Engagement category received 12 nominations. And the nominations are: Development Assessment Stakeholder Engagement by Inner West Council. Connection with Country, the Evolution of Aboriginal Engagement with City of Newcastle by City of Newcastle. The Urban Talk Project Listing Platform by Belinda Barnett and Cooper Lindsay from Urban Concepts. Darling Harbour Vision 2050, Key Directions and Engagement by Placemaking New South Wales in collaboration with Cred Consulting. Westmead Master Plan, Engaging with Our Diverse Community by Cumberland City Council. Transforming Tolland Together, a collaborative approach for housing renewal by Homes New South Wales. Safer Cities Program, co-design and collaboration for improving perceptions of safety by Transport for New South Wales. Illawarra Shoalhaven Regional Adaptation Pathways Planning Project, incorporating climate change and natural hazard risk into regional strategic land use plans by the New South Wales Department of Planning, Housing and Infrastructure, Cred Consulting and the Guy Maragall Group. Burwood After Dark Strategy, Innovative Stakeholder Engagement for Transformative Urban Planning by Burwood Council with JOC Consulting and Hadron Group. Youth-Led Planning for Burwood's Future by Burwood Council. Burwood North Master Plan, Co-creating the Vision of Tomorrow's City with Stakeholders by Burwood Council in conjunction with Coffs Architecture. Parramatta 2050 by City of Parramatta Council. The jury wishes to congratulate Burwood Council with JOC Consulting and Hadron Group for their outstanding stakeholder engagement undertaken during the development of the Burwood After Dark strategy. It is certainly a local trailblazer, putting Burwood up in lights after dark. Their innovative approaches included targeted outreach to sometimes marginalised communities, place experience audits, interactive and creative engagement techniques, pop-up events, and even a midnight engagement session joined by senior staff. They engaged with over 400 community members, local business, industry leaders and councillors through creative and interactive methods. The interactive and creative engagement techniques used to develop the Burwood After Dark strategy have also been recognised as a model of best practice by the Office of the 24-Hour Economy Commissioner. Congratulations to Burwood Council with JOC Consulting and Hadron Group. The Planning Research category received 2 nominations. And the nominations are City Road Podcast by Associate Professor Dallas Rogers, University of Sydney. Australian Urban Policy, Prospects and Pathways by Robert Freestone and Bill Randolph from UNSW and Wendy Steele from RMIT. The City Road podcast demonstrates a high-quality translation of complex and cutting-edge academic discourse into an engaging and accessible format, democratising access to urbanism and planning theory. The judges particularly appreciated the strong collaboration between academics and practitioners to provide interesting and topical content showing how planning impacts everyday life. From the profound to the whimsical, the City Road podcast effectively uses new media to showcase the transformative power of planning. Congratulations, Associate Professor Dallas Rogers. The Improving Planning Processes category received 7 nominations. And the nominations are Development Assessment Process Improvement by Inner West Council, Ties Hill Local Character Statement by City of Newcastle, Coffs Harbour Aboriginal Cultural Heritage Management Plan by the City of Coffs Harbour, Virtus Heritage, the Coffs Harbour and District Local Aboriginal Land Council, and the New South Wales Department of Climate Change, Energy, the Environment and Water. Redmond Place Master Plan, Leading Sustainable Development and Improving Planning Processes in Orange by Landcom and Orange City Council. Gwenville Planning Proposal, a social, affordable and diverse market housing delivery framework by Homes New South Wales and Guide Consulting. Willoughby Public Spaces and Recreation Strategy and Placemaking Planning Toolkit by Willoughby City Council and Cred Consulting. Improving Flood Planning Processes in Waverley Council by Waverley Council. The Redmond Place Master Plan displays a high degree of innovation and originality by addressing a widely known but little understood mismatch between existing housing stock and emerging housing demand owing to changing household composition. Through a strong state-local partnership between Landcom and Orange City Council, the project promotes a bold vision of providing a high-quality mix of housing types in a regional setting, both reflecting local preferences and strategic objectives. The Master Plan also displays strong leadership in promoting sustainable homes in a walkable community, far removed from the car-dependent archetype of suburban development in regional cities. The project is a laudable example of Landcom reassuming its traditional role in championing cutting-edge residential development, providing a powerful example of what is possible with bold design and strong collaboration. Congratulations, Landcom and Orange City Council. The Tertiary Student Project category received 6 nominations. And the nominations are: Growing Food Closer to Home, How Can Cities Spatially Prioritise Urban Agriculture? By Liam Patrick Walsh. Policy Identities and the Lived Experience in the 6 Cities Region, New South Wales, The Case of Newcastle. By Matthew Thrum. Rights to the City. By Lucia Hamdorf, planner at SJB Planning, for a Bachelor of City Planning thesis undertaken at UNSW Sydney. Night at the Library. By Karina Turvey, planner at SJB Planning, for a Bachelor of City Planning thesis undertaken at UNSW Sydney. Strategic Land Use Planning and Transport Corridors, Protection, Integration and Coordination. By Aaron Peterson. Rethinking Resilience, Improving Urban Resilience Across New South Wales through Public Open Space Design. By Emma Williamson. Karina's honours thesis advocates for the role that community libraries can play in deepening our nighttime economies. It presents a case for libraries to function as a third place, providing an alternate experience to other after-5 entertainment and dining venues. The research insights apply equally to Sydney and regional centres. The thesis examines several best practice libraries and calls upon direct interviews with library staff and managers, as well as library users. The thesis challenges the perspective of libraries solely as a place where people can access information and resources. It puts forward the notion that libraries can play a much more meaningful role in fostering communal cultural exchange and education in a nighttime capacity. The research is focused in its mission and succinct in its findings, putting forward 3 clear planning recommendations for better practice: embedding libraries into broader nighttime economy strategies, redesigning library spaces to accommodate events and collaborative activities, and improving the safety of their environs. Congratulations, Karina. The Technology and Digital Innovation category received 9 nominations. And the nominations are: HumeLink Digital Environmental Impact Statement, powered by Oricon Air, by Oricon and Transgrid. The Smart Pole, by Hub and City of Sydney. Benchmark New South Wales, by Transport for New South Wales, UNSW Sydney, MIT Civic Data Design Lab. Smart Alcohol Regulated Network, Data-Driven Decision-Making, Spatially Reviewing Alcohol-Regulated Areas in Newcastle. By City of Newcastle co-nominee teams, Geospatial and Community Planning. Smart Cumberland, by Cumberland City Council. Smart Regional Spaces, Ready, Set, Go, by Regional New South Wales, the University of Sydney and UNSW Sydney as part of the Smart Places Acceleration Program. Early Insights for More Resilient Communities. The University of Canberra SGS Economics and Planning Southern New South Wales Drought Resilience Adoption and Innovation Hub. Urban Prospects, by Urban Perspectives. Archistar AI Platform, by Archistar. Rural and regional communities are sometimes overlooked in the smart cities movement because there are numerous challenges associated with dense urban living which don't necessarily translate to the regions. We want rural and regional New South Wales to be smart ready too. This winning project assists to move the discourse from smart cities to smart regions. The Smart Regional Places Ready, Set, Go project has developed a toolkit for regional New South Wales to identify how smart technology and smart planning can improve place experiences, facility management, and community life. A grant-funded collaboration between the project team and 3 local councils, Armidale Regional, Lithgow City, and Parkes Shire, has created digital planning tools for the regional context. The toolkit contains a series of digital online learning modules and provides global knowledge and inspirational case studies that are relevant to rural and regional Australia. The co-design of the toolkit with council staff has resulted in a product which is transferable to other places, particularly to smaller councils who have fewer resources and are less able to afford smart city consultancy services for expertise. The tools and planning templates within the toolkit are available for free via the project website. The Smart City Regional Places Ready Set Go project is a smart toolkit for all. Congratulations Regional New South Wales, the University of Sydney and UNSW Sydney as part of the Smart Places Acceleration Program. The Young Planner of the Year category received 7 nominations. And the nominations are Chloe Boyd, Aaron Peterson, Beta Garagoslu, H.Y. William Chan, Kaja Antil, Matthew Thrum, Melanie Dow. Aaron, who was nominated by Department of Planning, Housing and Infrastructure, is perhaps one of our youngest young planners of the year. But he has consistently gone above and beyond to build his professional skills, to contribute to the industry and to advocate for the planning profession. The jury was particularly impressed by his role in promoting a career in planning to university and high school students and his willingness and passion to be a role model for what young and emerging planners can aspire to. Whilst Aaron's day job as an infrastructure planning officer keeps him busy in the challenging world of state voluntary planning agreements, he finds the time to pursue and share his wide interests in research, team building, and policy improvements. He actively pursues opportunities to be a peer mentor for student planners to support the transition from university to the workplace, and he looks for ways he can develop the skills of team members. He's also found ways to accelerate development contribution processes. This passion for planning started at university, where Aaron played an important role in the organisation of planning students, being involved in arranging events, providing peer support, and representing the student voice to improve the planning program. He's particularly proud of his work with UNSW to respond to post-COVID learning environments and broader society expectations of urban environments. We welcome the recognition of Aaron as Young Planner of the Year. He is a highly motivated planner who is making a deeply valuable contribution to planning in many ways. Congratulations, Aaron. The President's Award for 2024 recognises the positive future of PIA and planning reflected in our young and aspiring planners. The award goes to Chloe Boyd. Chloe is an amazing young planner, a passionate advocate of her profession and her community where she works, Wagga Wagga. To merely state that Chloe has been a member of the New South Wales Young Planners Committee for 4 years, serving as co-convener for the last 2 years, completely understates her commitment to planning and PIA. Her support to the PIA organisation has made our job that much easier. She's always the first to step forward and volunteer when needed, and always demonstrates leadership by empowering the members of the committee she co-chairs, taking the chance to step up. Without Chloe, the day-to-day operation of PIA would be just that much more difficult, and without Chloe, the future of planning would not be so bright. Chloe embodies the bright future of planning in New South Wales, which we can all celebrate. Congratulations, Chloe.